Okay guys, so I just wanted to get another Road to 138 episode out there, and right now I'm pretty much just going pretty hardcore training defense. I have a little under 1.1 mil left to get 99, and so I'm just kind of sitting here, and I figured it's not really extremely good content for you guys to be watching, but I figured I would make a video anyway, just to kind of keep some coming a little bit. After EOC, some things will be picking up. Me and my friends started putting together a series that we will be doing sometime in December, I believe. With Evolution of Combat coming, it's kind of not really sure how things are going to be going, so it may take some adjustments before we actually get it up and running. But speaking of Evolution of Combat, today there was a little post on the RuneScape homepage, and that was that there had been some changes made to the Evolution of Combat, and most important to me really was the potions and prayer. They kind of changed that. They didn't give any rates at all, but they said that they were going to be changing some things around a little bit, because currently in the beta, prayer is severely underpowered, and potions are too. I believe overloads in the beta only did a little bit better than supers do now, so they said that they'll be changing that. And then another thing that I found pretty important was that the combat triangle was extremely enforced before. They said they had been strictly enforcing it, and they kind of changed that up a little bit so that you can have a little bit more variety in what you do. Because I think one thing, like Black Demons for instance, they were they used to be pretty much a rapier and just went all out melee on them, and now in the beta, if you were to have them as a Slayer task, you had to do ranged, otherwise you wouldn't really hit very well. So I kind of thought that was interesting that after some player feedback, they did decide to change that up a little bit. I know a lot of the reason for the Evolution of Combat was a lot of people on the forums and in-game were starting to call RuneScape Meleescape, because they didn't really have a lot of options for ranged and mage combat, and so that was part of the reason of the Evolution of Combat, was to kind of change things a little bit. And then also they just felt that the combat system was outdated. So if we go over here, they also changed a little thing with the equipped items interface, but that was just kind of a visual thing. And then another thing, I really hated that they were taking away the Enchanted Excalibur spec, but now they kind of put that back a little bit. Like I said, they didn't give any rates or anything with how things are going to be going. They didn't really release any of the actual like rates at which you will heal, but they also besides the God Swords, now said that Excalibur will heal you a little bit, and they added somewhat of a little bit special back to the God Swords themselves. And that's pretty much it for the updates that they put in there. But it's kind of nice to see that, like, even with it so close to launch, they're still listening to feedback and like actually changing some things around. And at one standpoint, I'm like, I don't really know how smart it was for them to be releasing it now if they're still making so many drastic changes, but at the same time, I kinda like it because the changes that they are making are beneficial to me, because overloads, I thought they were going to be worthless pretty much. I mean, they were still the best potion, but they really didn't do as much as they used to. Prayers were just lacking all around, and it just didn't look very appealing to me, and so I was pretty much trying to finish off everything and anything that had to do with combat, and I was just going to strictly focus on skilling. But now I see that, yeah, I'm going to focus on skilling a lot because I do want a max cape, but I think I am actually going to go bossing and keep that up. Probably, I'm not anywhere near 99 Slayer, so I'll probably do that. And I think it might be interesting to see what changes they make to it. I'm really not the biggest fan of it, but I do understand why they're doing it, the reasons behind it, everything that they've thought of, and the reasoning just business-wise, and then also for longevity of the game, why they would think that that's the best idea. So I'm not a fan, but you know, I think I'll give it a shot. And I'm definitely not quitting. I have too many things on this game. I really want to get a max cape and then a comp cape after that, and I own a clan and I need to keep that up, and that's really just a big responsibility. And I don't think that, I mean, I was in a clan before where the leader quit the game and it just fell apart, and I just don't want to put people through that. If I ever quit this game, I'm definitely going to like sit down and make sure I either have someone, an administrator of my clan that's willing to step up as leader, or find another clan for everyone in there, because I mean, I think that's horrible. But you know, I'm not going to be quitting anytime soon. It will be at least 2 years before I quit. That's if I quit in college, but what I think is going to happen is when I get to college, I might play a little bit less each day, but overall I'm still going to be logging on at least for an hour or so each day, doing something, and so I don't really see me stopping to play the game anytime soon. And a lot of people are quitting over the evolution of combat, and I don't see why. It's a major change, but at the same time, like, if the game didn't change at all, it would just be so stagnant, and who would want to play it? So, you know, I'm not a fan of the evolution of combat, but I do see that it is important. And then, so the other thing that I wanted to talk about in this video a little bit was where I want to take my channel. Right now I've been hovering at about 50 subscribers for a while, and I really haven't been doing much. It all kind of started when my computer broke. For like, I didn't have it for a solid month over the summer, and that was just kind of really annoying, and it ended up really slowing things down. It was just one thing after another after that happened, and so I really wasn't getting good content out to you. And so one thing is that, first of all, I hope to improve my content, like the actual videos I'm making. I hope to improve those, get things that more people like. Then second of all, I think that I'll be able to start getting things out more often and more easily. I've been forgetting to use my special restore, so GFXP. But anyway, thank you guys for sitting through 8 minutes of this. I hope I didn't ramble too much, because I really didn't have too much to talk about, but I did want to get a video out and just say that I'm really going to be doing a lot of different things. I think the news about the evolution of combat today, if you guys followed my Road to 138 in my last episode, I said that I was going to be rethinking my PVM series that I had planned for after Road to 138 was over, because of the evolution of combat. And I think I might have a slight delay on there until after Thanksgiving holiday is over for me and everything, so I can use my days off then to plan things out and really get the series going. And then right after that, maybe I'll have 1 or 2 episodes recorded. I'll just schedule them for the week after that, and so hopefully end of November I'll be starting that PVM series with the evolution of combat already out, so that's going to be kind of interesting. I'd suggest that you guys stay tuned for that, because personally, I'm going to be watching some other people. If you guys know Bucks Fizz, he has a Road to 1 build going on. I've been a subscriber for a while. I'm just really interested to see like how he goes with the evolution of combat coming out. It's a major change to PVM, and so I think it just might be interesting to see like what happens. And then for my PVM series, I don't have all the specifics yet, but I do know that I will be attempting to make it and really try and get familiar with the combat system. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and it's almost 10 minutes now, so I think I'm gonna stop, and hopefully I'll be getting another Road to 138 out sometime this week. I'm thinking most likely Thursday is when it's going to be coming out, and the reason being, I'm trying to get 99 defense, and so I'll probably record that, and then maybe a bit of commentary of me training prayer, because after that 99 prayer is all I need to get to 138 combat, and I got 137 a little while ago, so it's pretty nice. Closing in on it, and yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.